former Vice President Cheney, said that the the administration's decision to appoint a special counsel to look into the torture allegations was, in his words, a terrible decision. He said, and these were his words, "It offended the hell out of me." I know you were against torture and tried to do something about that, but do you agree with the Vice President, the former Vice President, that somebody should not have been appointed to look into this?
I believe that the President was right when he said we ought to go forward and not back. I worry about the morale and effectiveness of the CIA. I worry about this thing getting out of control and us harming our ability to carry on the struggle that we're in with radical Islamic extremism. So, look, I was radically opposed to it. I think it harmed us. I think torturing harmed us. I have a number of anecdotes that could substantiate that, and I think it harmed our image in the world. But for us now to go back, I think would be a serious mistake.
The President had said that he wanted to go forward, but this apparently is a decision made by the Attorney General, and the President, I guess, says he's going to go along with it.
Well, the Attorney General has a unique position in the Cabinet. Obviously, he can't be told what to do by the President of the United States, but I think it's a mistake. I think in the future we'll find out it's a mistake. And at the same time, we can assure the American people that it will never happen again, and people in the world that has harmed our image so badly.
Do you agree with the Vice President when he says this has kept the country safe all this time since this attack, and it is because these interrogations worked and we found out information that helped us keep the country safe?
I think the interrogations were in violation of the Geneva Conventions and the Convention Against Torture that we ratified under President Reagan. I think that these interrogations, once publicized, helped al-Qaeda recruit. I got that from an al-Qaeda operative in a prison camp in Iraq who told me that. I think that the ability of us to work with our allies was harmed, and I believe that information, according to the FBI and others, could have been gained through other methods.
When you say an al-Qaeda operative told you it helped him, what do you mean?
I was in Senator Lindsey Graham and I were in Camp Bucca, the 20,000 prisoner camp. We met with a former high-ranking member of al-Qaeda. I said, "How did you succeed so well in Iraq after the initial invasion?" He said two things. One, the chaos that existed after the initial invasion, there was no order of any kind. Two, he said, Abu Ghraib pictures allowed me and helped me to recruit thousands of young men to our cause. Now that's al-Qaeda. And the second thing about it is, if you inflict enough pain on anyone, they'll tell you anything to make the pain stop. So you not only get perhaps right information, but you also get a lot of wrong information. But the damage that it did to America's image in the world is something we're still on the way to repairing. This is an ideological struggle as well as a physical one.